Hello, and welcome back. Okay, so, last time we found out that there are side missions in this that are really hard. Hopefully I'll finish that one today, but after I've done everything else. Oh hey, it's Mooey Mooey. Mooey Mooey has been looking everywhere for friend. Mooey Mooey used Legendar to keep searching for signal and finally found one way up north in Civilum. This time it has to be Sword of Legendaryness. So friend must put Mooey Mooey in knapsack and carry him to Civilum. Now mush! You should walk there yourself. Body of Mooey Mooey in tatters after all the questing lately. But even so, Mooey Mooey refused to give up until Sword is found. Mooey Mooey hoped that noble intention would be apparent to Friend. Friend only has to carry Mooey Mooey to Seabird's Beak at entrance to Civilum. After that, Mooey Mooey handled everything himself. Now hurry and stuff Mooey Mooey into a warm, cozy bag. The Sword of Legendaryness. The Sword of Legendaryness has been located. Head up to Civilum with Mooey Mooey and bring it back. I accepted Mooey Mooey's request. Be careful out there, Brother Pon. Mooey Mooey will be here holding down fort until return. So long. Now let quest for Sword of Legendaryness start for real this time. Onward and away, friend. And know that brave Mooey Mooey will have back every step of the way. Or at least will be hanging from back. Is this Civilum? Mooey Mooey fell asleep in backpack and woke up here. Back of Friend really is the only way to travel. Thanks, Friend. Mooey Mooey handle everything from here. Alright, Sword of Legendaryness. Come out. Ain't no use trying to hide from Gah? Is something wrong with it? No, response is coming in loud and clear, but there are 3 responses showing up. Must be a result of nasty cold and spores. Still, one of these 3 must be Sword. Mooey Mooey just have to try them one by one. This may prove to be toughest trial yet, but Mooey Mooey and Friend will overcome it. Now onward! Sword calls out to be found. Well, the closest one is right there. I see that it's a swap mission. I don't care though, because my material tickets are basically full. Now, if I could use material tickets to replace Urania, that would be another thing altogether. But I'm not. Well, anything that looked like Sword? Such a shame. Well, on to next spot. Mooey Mooey and Friend sure to have better luck there. This is biggest Legendar response yet! Leave it to Mooey Mooey! Oh ho ho! Mooey Mooey finally found Sword of Legendaryness! It was almost entirely due to my hard work. Are you sure that's the real thing, though? See? Handguard bears strange pattern. It just as Moi Moi said, there is no mistake this time. Now all Mooey Mooey need to do is deliver this to Boss Man Walter and collect a pile of money. As soon as cash is in hands of Mooey Mooey, the feasting can begin. Mooey Mooey, call ahead and have Brother Pine get party ready. Back to New LA, friend. Mush!
Oh!
Hey, Mooey Mooey. You still chasing that legendary sword? I keep telling you, it's high time you dropped the dreams and took on a legitimate dog. I can... Ha! Perhaps friend will stop nagging Mooey Mooey once he sees this! Go on, other friend. Hand Sword of Legendaryness over to preachy old man. Sword of Legendaryness. A legendary sword left behind by ancient Nopon. When the mysterious lettering on the hilt lights up, it gives one the feeling of being able to use special powers. What in the... It's a far cry from most of the Nopon stuff we see, I'll give you that. Probably fetch a high price. Real high. Where in the heck did you dig this up? Use a Silvalum. Silvalum? And just what were Nopon doing in a place that dangerous with this thing? Who or what were they fighting? This could unlock a whole new area of study. It might be the key to all sorts of discoveries about Mira. Fantastic work, Mooey Mooey. That's the best curator find we've seen in weeks. Right? Right? Friend is now welcome to shower Mooey Mooey with respect and adulation and also money. Alright, here you go, buddy. This search has been rough on your little bro, so you make sure to take care of him, alright? Oh-ho-ho! This will buy Mega Feast! Come on! Moi Moi will have the party ready and waiting at cafe by now. Hurry up, friend! Mooey Mooey is liable to shrivel up and blow away if dinner not served soon. Hey, we finally hit the end of that. That long quest. So tasty, so happy. What is going on? Why has party already started? Mooey Mooey, Brother Pon. Moi Moi was so hungry that he started on food tiny bit early. But Mooey Mooey just collected heaping mountain of cash so we can keep ordering more. Lay into Moi Moi for starting without me. Mooey Mooey, this can be your way of repaying Moi Moi. True, Mooey Mooey never could have come so far without help of Brother Pon. And all this questing could not have been easy on poor Moi Moi. Friend is right. Moi Moi need not need to apologize. Plus, now that Mooey Mooey is fabulously wealthy, little things do not matter anymore. Heh, Mooey Mooey, go order more food. Friend and Brother Pon wait here. Tab is on Mooey Mooey today, Luke. Eat until food spills out of ears of friend. Woo! Brother Pon, coolest Nopon ever! Yeah! So expensive! The bill is the same amount as Moi Moi earned his reward. How much did Moi Moi eat? Moi Moi black out halfway through from sheer joy. Very foggy after course 17. This means we are poor again, and Moi Moi still hungry. You have to start over again. No, Moi Moi, you definitely overate. but Moi Moi not had food in so long? Because Brother Pon refused to ever work! Yeah, Moi Moi not let Brother Pon turn this around. Give it back, all of it, every bite! Moi Moi is genius inventioner, but that's simply not possible. More realistic for Moi Moi to stop making demands and just get job. Moi Moi teach Brother Pon to take that tone. You obtained the Sword of Legendaryness, but Moi Moi's bottomless stomach consumed the reward. Looks like they're back at square one. Reward money 0. Hello, I'm Dragon Rider Luke. I'm a Christian streamer, and I'm always up for a friendly chat about my faith. I also think that it's important that people read or hear the Word of God frequently, so the next 5 minutes or so will be a chapter from the Bible. Ruth 4. Meanwhile, Boaz went up to the town gate and sat down there as the guardian redeemer he had mentioned came along. Boaz said, "Come over here, my friend, and sit down." So he went over and sat down. Boaz took 10 of the elders of the town and said, "Sit here," and they did so. Then he said to the guardian redeemer, "Naomi, who has come back from Moab, is selling the piece of land that belonged to our relative Elimelech. I thought I should bring the matter to your attention and suggest that you buy it in the presence of these seated here and in the presence of the elders of my people. If you will redeem it, do so. But if you will not, tell me, so I will know. For no one has the right to do it except you, and I am next in line." "I will redeem it," he said. Then Boaz said, "On the day you buy the land from Naomi, you also acquire Ruth the Moabite, the dead man's widow, in order to maintain the name of the dead with his property." At this the guardian redeemer said, "Then I cannot redeem it, because I might endanger my own estate. You redeem it yourself. I cannot do it." Now in earlier times in Israel, for the redemption and transfer of property to become final, one party took off his sandal and gave it to the other. This was the method of legalizing transactions in Israel. So the guardian redeemer said to Boaz, "Buy it yourself," and he removed his sandal. Then Boaz announced to the elders and all the people, "Today you are witnesses that I have bought from Naomi all the property of Elimelech, Carillion, and Mahlon. I also acquired Ruth the Moabite, Mahlon's widow, as my wife, in order to maintain the name of the dead with his property, so that his name will not disappear from among his family or from his hometown. Today you are witnesses." Then the elders and all the people at the gate said, "We are witnesses. May the Lord make the woman who is coming into your home like Rachel and Leah, who together built up the family of Israel. May you have standing in Ephrathah and be famous in Bethlehem. Through the offspring the Lord gives you by this young woman, may your family be like that of Perez, whom Tamar bore to Judah." So Boaz took Ruth and she became his wife. When he made love to her, the Lord enabled her to conceive, and she gave birth to a son. The women said to Naomi, "Praise be to the Lord, who this day has not left you without a guardian redeemer. May he become famous throughout Israel. He will renew your life and sustain you in your old age. For your daughter-in-law, who loves you and who is better to you than 7 sons, has given him birth." Then Naomi took the child in her arms and cared for him. The women living there said, "Naomi has a son." They named him Obed. He was the father of Jesse, the father of David. This then is the family line of Perez. Perez was the father of Hezron, Hezron the father of Ram, Ram the father of Amminadab, Amminadab the father of Nahshon, Nahshon the father of Salmon, Salmon the father of Boaz, Boaz the father of Obed, Obed the father of Jesse, and Jesse the father of David. May God bless the reading of his word. I get the feeling that we're going to have a lot with these people today. She is truly gone. How powerless I am. Yes, stranger? Are you a blade, perhaps? Please, I beg of you, do not look at me. My very existence is a mark of shame upon my family. Why are you so sad? It would not be right to speak of this to an outsider. But no, this is not the time for keeping up appearances. I hear that you blades are all formidable warriors. In that case, I would beg a boon of you. Will you bring my sister back to me? I am called Zoe Lengra. My elder sister, Zoe Zazie, left Nuele in order to slay the ganglion assassin who claimed the lives of our brothers. She is strong, my sister, stronger even than most Rothians, which is no idle boast. But the killer she faces is a monster of even greater power. But what sort of enemy? All who have encountered this assassin have paid with their lives, my 3 elder brothers included. As such, his appearance is known to no one. We have the results of his frightful strength. The dastard has made a career of gleefully cutting down Rothians at the Ganglion's behest. If my sister is not stopped, she will meet the same end that my brothers did, and vengeance will be none the closer. Please, Brave Blade, you must calm the rage within Zoe Zazie and bring her back to the city. I beg you to save the last princess of the House of Zoe. A dish served cold. Zoe Lengra is worried about Zoe Zazie, who has set off on a reckless quest for revenge. Find Zoe Zazie and convince her to come home. Thank you, though it shames me greatly to say it, the fate of my house lies entirely in your hands. My sister departed after hearing that the killer whom she seeks had been sighted entering the Ant's nest in Oblivia. I ask that you find her before the bright flame of her life is extinguished. Ah, that place. I've already run through the whole thing, so... Why have you come here, human? I am busy. State your business or be on your way. What are you doing here? Humph, I need not explain my duty to a weakling. Zoe Lengra sent you? That changes nothing. If you would prove me wrong and have me listen, I have a task for you. Go to the Jer Fortress and slay Sifon Komova and Vanitas Cedar, and move swiftly. I shall not wait long. Further discussion can continue after you are done. slain Stefan Kometa and Vanitas Cedar? I see. It seems Lengra did not send a total amateur. You should serve as a suitable warm-up before my fight with the ganglion assassin. Draw your weapon. If you would drag me back home, you must do so by force. And do not hold back, for the last princess of House Zou will not be easily tamed. I only came to talk. Coward. I have no intention of listening to you babble or of going home. Not until I have cleaved the one who killed my brothers in twain and bathed in his blood. I had hoped to get a bit of exercise, but I see that is folly. If you have no will to fight, then turn your tail and run home. And tell my brother to stop worrying. I will return with that monster's head in hand. I have nearly found him. I cannot give up now. Dreams of revenge were all that helped me survive the years of servitude under the ganglion. Wait, really the only objective at that point? Yes.
Gotta hear this. Got my attention.
Did you find her? Is my sister safe? What? She insisted that she would not turn back? I see. I knew from the start it would not be easy to change her mind. If only there were some way to make her understand how the rest of our house felt. My brothers ever strove to protect her. I am certain they would not wish for her to die avenging them. Is there a way to communicate their wishes? In teaching her, my brothers made a point of saying the sword was not a tool made to kill others, but one crafted so that she herself might live. Perhaps if she were shown the swords they left behind, she might remember those words. Many thanks for your aid. Please take these 3 swords to her at once. Oh good, you have them. Sister, what is it? I have tracked him to his den at last, my brother. The craven cowers inside the Jer Fortress, and I go there now to end this. Zaji, wait! If his location is known, why not assemble a force of humans? Never! Vengeance for the House of Zou will be taken by the House of Zou. That is the Rothian way. Or have you forgotten this, Zoldangra? But he killed all 3 of our brothers. Rush into a duel with him, and you shall surely die. No true warrior fears death. You're the heir to the House of Zou. Where is your pride? I shall return once I have avenged our brothers. Sister, they only ever wished for you to live. I am sorry. Please take the swords and hurry after her. Remind her of her brother's wishes. Save her life. Close to finding my brother's killer now, human. So very close. If you would stand in my way, I will cut you down. But if that does not still your tongue, then state your business. 3 swords! Keepsake blades left by 3 deceased older brothers of Zou-Zazi. They were used with honor until the very last to protect Zou-Zazi. But these are my brother's swords. But why do you have them? I will passionately explain that everyone is worried about you. Brothers! They were strict teachers, exacting, demanding, but their care for me was always clear. They threw themselves before the assassin so Zou, Lengra, and I might escape. They died for us. And now it is my turn. Even if the cost is my life, I refuse to live on in shame. That jerk will taste the sword taught to me by my brothers. Now stand aside or I will cut open my own path.
It didn't have to be like this.
Open fire! Follow me! Thanks for the backup! Missile ball!
Side slash! Mind shift!
Fire totem!
Now's our chance. Follow my lead.
Fire smash!
Overload! Now, melee Mission.
No, this is not possible. I lost? You! Who are you? You fight with the strength of my brothers and perhaps more! Your brothers would not want you to die. You think I will die? But... no, you speak the truth. At my present level of skill, I could not hope to defeat the one who cut down my brothers. Is that really the truth of it? But I will not give up. I cannot. I shall train and grow strong enough to crush him and you. I will return home for now, human. But one day, vengeance will be mine. Not just upon him. I will carve all of the ganglion limb from limb. And in the end, we don't actually fight them.
Finally done.
Those Ozzy has come home. It is all thanks to your kind efforts. Though I fear she still refuses to hear my words and those of our late brothers. But I know now what I must do. I shall grow strong. Strong enough to either protect her or quiet her rage as you did. And one day I will take revenge with my own hands. That is my role as a son of the House of Zou. I will support you in your commitment. Vengeance, the statement about vengeance is correct, but at the same time, it's not like the assassin is going to stop assassinating people just because you didn't have vengeance. Your words stoke the fire within me. I do not know when it will be, for I am still too weak to best even my sister in a match. But I will train with all my heart until the day I storm the Dare Fortress and take this assassin's life. I thank you for all you have done. Know that the House of Zou will not forget this debt. Please accept this humble token of our gratitude. We stopped Zou's Ozzy just in time and somehow managed to get her back to New LA. Well, that's all of the side missions here, aside from the one that I can't complete. So let's zoom out, because there are plenty more. I'm not going to deal with no source right now, but... nope. First... anyone? No. Here's what I was looking for. And 3. Let's go with the ones here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have a minute? Sorry, silly question. You're here, so of course you're free. Anyway, I'm Millie. I was sent out to this caravan as part of our treaty with Napan. And yes, I'm aware that I got saddled with a job nobody else wanted. But this alliance is really important, so somebody had to play ambassador. And the Napan are pretty fun, once you get to know them. I suppose I've grown attached in my own way. Anyway, my point is... what was my point? Oh, right. I've got something I need another blade's help with. One for all and all for one, right? So there's someone in the caravan who's been sick for ages. It'd be nice if I could help with some human medical know-how, but there's one problem. With all of us in Mimiosomes these days, our medical tech is closer to mechanic work. It doesn't really apply to Xenos, you know? But I got to thinking. I'll bet there's data on organic medicine stored in those pieces of the life hold that New LA is looking for. If we could find some, it's possible we could treat some of the conditions the Napan currently think are incurable. I don't have the faintest idea where to look, but do you think you could give searching a try? How's she doing? She's bedridden in that tent out back. I don't get the impression she's on death's door, but it's still not a good situation. She hasn't been able to be up and about since long before I came here. Poor thing. But I can assume from your concern that you're willing to take on the job? Black Life Hold. Look for the Life Hold unit containing the medical data to help cure the suffering Napan. Thanks so much, and good luck tracking down that medical data. I'll keep my fingers crossed here. Hey, you're back! Did you find a piece of the lifehold that contained the information I was after? Medical data. A memory chip that contains medical data for a whole host of life forms, recovered from a lifehold unit found in Culters. Wow, this really does look like medical data. Nice going. This should at least point us to the cause of her condition. If it also lists a treatment, so much the better. But even just knowing the cause may help us. It looks like we'll actually be able to help her get better. I just wish that were the end of things. But, seems the sick Nathan's lover took off in search of a cure. All he could really do was bank on discovering something during his travels. Guess he didn't expect you to show up with a cure for their incurable diseases. Anyway, he must still be out there somewhere, wandering across Mira and Bane. Kind of tragic, don't you think? I wish we could let him know that there's hope for his girlfriend to get better. Plus, I'm sure she'd get better quicker with him around to give her support. This is a lot to ask as a tack on to my previous huge and vague request, but, could you maybe track down that wandering Nathan and tell him to hurry home? It's for her health and for love, so please? Stars are talking tonight. Friend has business with Babora? It must be important if Friend is interrupting conversation with Stars. Do you have a girlfriend who's ill? Friend knows about sweet Henna waiting back at Caravan? Who is Friend? So Friend came all this way as request from Caravan? Bora, thanks Friend for making long trip. So, what did Caravan need? Actually, forget that. How is Henna Henna? What? What? Henna Henna is cured? Someone found cure? All this wandering and Bobora never finds so much as a single clue. But Friend just turns up and no, none of that matters. All that matters is getting home to see Henna Henna better and smiling. Bobora heading back to Caravan now. Oh, that's nice. Hey, welcome back! Looks like you managed to track down Henna Henna's boyfriend. You should have seen it. As soon as I told her he'd come home, she was bursting with energy. Said she wasn't about to let him see her bedridden, so she got up and started praying. It was sweet, and their big emotional reunion is just about to happen. Your timing's perfect. Speak of the devil, here comes Henna Henna. Henna Henna! Bobora, home to see you! Bobora, hear news and come running! Bobora? Is that really Bobora? Of course! Bobora here to see Henna Henna finally feeling better. Oh, Bobora, it has been so long! Henna Henna missed you so much. Bobora feels same. Oh, Bobora! That is a truly large Napon. Bobora! Was blown off. Weeping already? And Bobora just came home. Henna finally better now, but even still, Bobora is Wanderer. Oh, beautiful Wanderer. Henna will wait for return of Bobora always. Always believing, always loving. Wow. Well, it was emotional for a second there, at least. I guess that's enough. So, would you hate me if I asked you to track him down one more time? Bobora and Henna Henna should have had a joyful reunion, but instead Bobora was bounced skyward by Henna Henna and disappeared into the distance. My friend Chiruru feel like we met somewhere a long time ago. Indeed it was. Aha! It was when Chiruru had fight with girl who used shiny smooth skin lotion and wound up with shiny smooth head. Friend stepped in and stopped her from calling out eyes of Chiruru. Ah, good times. Chiruru has been on a long journey ever since. Journey to find way to grow back hair of girl, considering Chiruru can't afford the 10,000 credits in damages she demands. But no one has baldness cure for sale. Well, some people do, but after careful investigating, Chiroro see they are all scams. But Chiroro never give up. If no one else has care, Chiroro just make one. And at long last, Chiroro finally find it. A legendary ingredient with miraculous properties of shagginess. But it takes more than just one of them to make cure. And searching has taken Chiroro forever. But, Chiroro finally has ingredients ready, which means it is cure time! However, it seemed Chiroro was too focused on ingredient hunting to notice how far she wandered, and ended up in this middle of no place. So Chiroro was just searching for way home, without much success. But then Friend showed up. Will Friend please take Chiroro back to New LA to see Shiny Smooth Lady? Unsatisfied Customer. Not one you assisted previously came here to create a restorative cure. Escort her safely back to New LA. That sounds easy enough.
Listen.
Yep.
It's amazing.
Wait, do I? Hello again, shiny lady. Yeah, you're that Nopon. Gosh, this brings me back. Long time no see. And many apologizing for Head of Lady. Head of Lady has hair. Huh? Oh, right. This. Yeah, so once I stop to think about it, we're all just mimizomes, yeah. Turns out hair is like super easy to swap out. I mean, it's basically a wig anyway, you know? And as it turns out, going full cue ball gave me the push to try. I needed to try a totally new hairstyle. Funny story, huh? Chiroro in mild shock. All that time to find recipe for cure. All those brushes with toothy death gathering ingredients. Sorry? Not sure I follow, but, yeah. Oof. Sounds rough. Well, Chiroro still wants to properly pay back no longer shiny lady. Taking care of customers is the foundation of any business. Chiroro will go sell off these ingredients. They are not worth full 10,000 credits, but should still be nothing to sneeze at. What? No, hey. Just wait a little bit longer, hairy lady. Chiroro will be back with cash and flash. Oh hey, good rhyme. I said wait a second. Huh? Look, I don't care about the money anymore. You've made a clear show of your sincerity here, and I appreciate it. Huh? You worked hard running around to find that stuff, and now you're going to just going to turn around and sell it? But nice hairy lady deserve. Wow, you have sold me on the Nopon, buddy. That is some seriously fantastic customer service. Let's call it square, Chiroro. Really? Oh, thank you. Sure thing. Keep this up, and I'm sure you'll make it big as a merchant. And when that happens, Chiroro hope nice hairy lady becomes regular customer. Lisa's hair had already returned to normal, but Chiroro's sincerity was apparent for all to see. That kind of thing is sure to get her far in the sales world. That was easy enough. Hold on. I do remember anything. Hold a moment, human. I would ask you a question. Do you feel that there exists in this world something worth defending with your very life? Many hold that even the most noble of acts is meaningless at the cost of if the cost is one's life. What do you think? There are things worth sacrificing my life for. Well, even those from other worlds think so. Perhaps, Jew was not mistaken in her choice after all. She is a friend of mine, Jew. a brave warrior. We grew up together as orphans. By sharing both meager meals and shelter from the elements, we managed to keep each other alive. I had hoped that when we departed from the ganglion, we might enjoy that life once more, that we might find a humble, peaceful existence together. But she left for Caldros alone in an attempt to revenge the ganglion for their insult to Prince Jarg. Did no one try to stop her? The reasonable question of a thoughtful man, but the ganglion have destroyed entire planets. To face them alone is certain death. But the Rothians hold pride above all, even the weight of one's own life. Despite that, there were some who tried to stop her, but in the end they acknowledged her freedom of will and sent her off to the end she chose. But I could not. Iju always protected me. Pulled me along. She is my truest family, and I do not wish to lose her. Even if it means defying her wishes or harming her pride, I still want her to live. You seem a warrior of considerable skill. Can I ask you to go help her? I will pay any price I am able, so long as she survives. Even my life, should it come to that. Until the end. Geju has tried to infiltrate the ganglion-occupied fortress alone. Rescue her before it's too late. I am in your debt, and in the event you are too late and she is already lost, you will know her by the silver bracelet on her right arm. It bears the words, "Let us share this life together." And if it comes to that, I ask that you bring back her dagger. She always kept it close. Thank you, human. I would begin by searching for the Skelshi pilots. Ciel. Oh, this is bode well. Why is my skull picking up? Viseza! Is that you? How many times did I tell you not to come? This is my fight. I shall not involve you in it. I have come to assist you. This is my people's grudge, human. I will not drag an outsider into it. What? Viseza sent you. I told her to forget about me for her own good, but she never did listen. I saw too many good men and women die needlessly as pawns of the ganglion. I will drink a toast to them with the blood of our enemies. I am sorry for your trouble. Please return to Viseza and tell her that Gageway has perished in glory. Consider Viseza's feelings. I have spent far longer considering her than you know, human. But I cannot live with the knowledge that the ganglion's insults to my people remain unanswered. I am a warrior before I'm a woman. Even if it means breaking Viseza's heart, I walk the path of vengeance. I should cast away this bracelet now, take my own advice, and forget about her. A woman about to die has no use for sentiment. I wish to leave regrets behind. You should leave this dangerous place. It is crawling with Marduk scouts. Yeah, they're about to meet their end. Real fast. Wait, are you the one who hailed me? I told you to go home. This is the Rothian battlefield. There is no place for a human upon it. I have business here as long as you do. Huh. You're nearly as meddlesome as Viseza. I can see why you two hit it off. But you must leave. Neither you nor she understands the depth of my resolve in choosing this path. I even threw away her bracelet in order to put my former life out of my mind. Why must you keep hounding me? Here's the bracelet. A silver bracelet made by Viseza. It is engraved with the names of Viseza and Xuyt, as well as the words, "Let us share this life together." What? This is the symbol of our bond. Why are you doing this? I am about to cede my life to preserve the honor of the Rothian people, and you bring me this? Take up a battle stance and go to her rescue. You are that meddler from before. Come here to save me, have you? Looking at the silver bracelet flooded my mind with memories of her. It made me scared to die. My legs are shaking, my eyes blurred with tears. I could not go after him. It is a sorry excuse for a warrior who comes this far only to lose their nerve. You made the right decision. I am a warrior! This is anything but right. Though it shames me, it seems I need your help. Seeing that bracelet reminded me of all I have to lose, and I cannot keep my promise if I die here.
They've seen us.
Lay down some fire for me.
Victory!
Oh, that was
Hope I
fast.
didn't get in the way.
You have prevailed.
Amazing. Almost terrifying, really. I see now how you humans held your own against us Rothians. And thank you. I may just live to keep my promise to Viseza now. What promise? When I became a warrior and she a jeweler, our paths appeared to part. At the time, she made these matching bracelets. Let us share this life together, she wrote upon them. And at that moment, we swore to never part, no matter what our futures held. Heartwarming, isn't it? Were I a man, I'd likely have proposed on the spot. In any case, that is our promise. So long as Viseza lives, I swore to protect her from any who would threaten her. That was so long ago, and with all that has happened since the ganglion came, I had forgotten about it. But when you returned this bracelet to me, it came back so clearly. The shame stings, yet I shall return to Seza's side. Ah, those fearless eyes, that mix of sweet aroma and salty language. Xuyt has returned to me. I cannot thank you enough, brave Luke. This sum is nothing compared to the precious life you saved, but I ask that you accept it. Xuyt, as a Rothian woman, I have always kept my silence and watched as you put your life at risk. I respected your choices and never once judged you. But now one thing has been made completely clear. I cannot live without you. What are you saying? If you continue to speak so, I will not be able to meet your eyes for fear of blushing. I will not keep silent any longer, Xuyt. If you try anything this dangerous again, I will stop you by any means necessary, even if I must lay down my own life. To heck with Rothian custom. I would shed my pride 100, nay, 1,000 times before losing you. Surely you can empathize, Luke. Yeah. I am glad it was you I asked for succor. The love that fills you is apparent. We will live out the oath etched in our bracelets from now on. Wherever it is we go, it will be together. Thank you, Luke. I will never forget what you have done for me, and for us. You successfully rescued Geijue. Hopefully she will never again leave Viseza's side. I have seen you before. You carry yourself with the air of a master. Ah, I remember. Might your name be Luke, the human who bested Prince Jarg? Yes. I knew it. Though my body may have aged, my eyes remain keen. This is perfect. I am sure I can finally know peace if I entrust my dream to you. I am called Gobelg. Though I am now retired, I was a fighter of some repute back on our homeworld. I now spend my days training the next generation. Ours is a warrior race. Though we may face poverty or hunger, that pride and culture must never be allowed to perish. Will you show me your strength, fellow warrior? My ancestral armaments and a modest sum await you when you complete this task. What say you? 2 warriors. You receive a task from Gobelg, but first he wants you to prove your worth. My thanks. First, I would beg a simple demonstration of your skill, an indigent hunt. Your target is a creature called the Welkin Leviathan. I wish for you to slay 2 of them. I hear they make Primordia their home. I will wait here for word of your victory.
Go.
Two Welkin Leviathan are defeated? Very good. Those beasts resemble the ones Rothians hunted when coming of age on our home planet. They seemed fine opponents to gauge your skill as a warrior. It was hardly a challenge. I see you have metal to match your skill. I like it. I would welcome one of your caliber as my 3rd pupil. But now is time for the true test. I would have you challenge my pupils. 2 Rothian males by the names of Giziordo and Giziord. They are skilled warriors both, and all the more formidable when fighting as a pair. But of late that power has made them proud. They have parted ways to train alone, no longer seeing the need for one another's aid. At this rate, I fear they will lose sight of their true potential and end life as mediocre talents. Therefore, I would ask your assistance in beating the sense back into them. Giziordo is at King's Falls in Oblivia, and Giziord is in Silvalum, at the second Anvil Rock. I leave the matter to you. You can find me here. Be the one my master sent. Well met. I have awaited you for far too long. I will respond in an equally grand fashion. fine roar for such a tiny fellow. Most entertaining. You are a welcome change from the limp company of Giesiord. My heart races in anticipation. Come, hurry, let the match begin. I am Giesiordo, hero among Rothians, courageous and bold, fierce and fearless. I argued the proper methods of war long and proud with Giesiorde. With this battle, I will prove that mine is the only truth. Stand you ready? And let our duel begin.
It didn't have to be like this.
Atomic hit! Follow my lead! Take this!
Hit them again.
Fire particle! Wild dash! Wild finish charge! I mean,
Side flash. That hit a dent in them.
Overwhelm!
Move in and keep all of them going.
take
Arcing
this!
horn!
Shadow strike. Now that's how to evade. You can do it.
Overwhelm!
Iron fist! Easy now. Blade shot with an aura.
Early bird.
Arcing horn!
Effect charge.
Atomic hit!
Mind shift.
Flash talk!
Hit him again for me!
Victory is ours!
Mission.
Ha! You have more than proven your strength. You have an impressive blend of fearsome power and beautiful technique. I see now why Master Gobeld sent you. I lack your refined skill. I merely fixed the enemy in my sights and charged forth. Until now, Giesiorde was always at my back to help direct that force. Fighting you has forced me to acknowledge just what a boon that was. You should rejoin him and train at his side. Perhaps you are right. I could spend a lifetime pressing on alone and never reach your level. Heh, ours was no minor quarrel either. While I am unsure how to approach him now, I will begin by asking my master where to find him. We must go and fight Giesiorde as well, for he is my nemesis and greatest ally. I eagerly await the day that we cross blades again. For now, farewell. I hear Giesiordo lost to you. He was a fool not to heed my warnings. I told him his brute force approach would one day leave him open to the blade of a more thoughtful opponent. And what was your impression? Did Giesiordo put up a fight fit to uphold the pride of the Rothians? I felt overpowered by his large frame and blade. It was an easy battle. I will say that I will give him a compliment. A man who relies entirely on raw strength had your back against the wall. I fear our master may have overestimated you. Forgive the long preamble. I am Giesiorde. My master appears to consider Giesiordo and myself to be equals. But I am nothing like that muscle-headed brute. He's a mindless violence, whereas I practice war as the true art it is. To perceive the battlefield with cool head before cutting through with a swift blade is the warrior's way. I will prove that with my actions now. On guard.
Ready to move on your command.
Atomic hit!
Melee attacks.
Okay.
Charge.
Here
Move
comes
in and do some damage. Ready?
Atomic hit!
Hit them again. Settle in here.
Let's see him chew on this.
Arcing horn!
More!
Overwhelm!
That put a dent in them. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
On it! Take this!
Back up. Hey, you can do it. Effect charge. Time again. We'll settle in here.
Let's see him chew on this. Trash talk!
Mind shout! Melee attacks!
Okay, here comes the
Shadow
pain!
strike! Charge!
Victory is ours!
Let's keep.
You remained level-headed throughout, yet at times made moves that could only be called reckless. It is as if fire and water inhabited a single body. I was wholly unable to read your attacks. No, the truth is that my own intentions were too easily read. That is what my master tried to tell me. I was always able to catch my opponents unawares because Gizziordo was there to throw them off guard. The same mindless violence I insulted was the very piece missing from my own fighting. You should get back together with him. True, it may be something I would never find without his aid. But I said many harsh things in our arguments, and I do not know the words to offer him now. First, I must return to Master Gobelg and thank him for sending you to me. I wonder what Gizziordo gained from fighting you, for he is my greatest rival and strongest ally. Tell me, what did he say when... No, forgive me, I must ask him that myself. For now, I beg your leave. Farewell. You return at last! Good! I grow weary of waiting. And? Were my pupils able to land a blow? Show of surrender and marvel at their strength. It was an easy win, honestly. So they were a mere warm-up for you. All the more reason I was right to scout you, for even your proud tongue serves as proof of your strength and skill. But this is all good news. Losing to you seems to have shown them that the path to mastery is one they will have to walk together. Both returned to me separately to take stock of themselves, and I sent them on to the Outfitters test hangar in New LA's administrative district. The moment they see each other, I expect it will be as if no time has passed at all. Which brings me to my final request. I would ask that you spar with my pupils once more, but this time as a pair. It will be their first fight together in some time. Go and test the measure of their bond. That should be well within your ability. Despite his quiet exterior, a bright fire rages inside the breast of Gizziordo. It is thanks to you that I was able to see my partner before for the warrior he truly is. What? Our master bade you fight the both of us? I will not repeat the shameful display I put on before. Are you prepared to fight at this moment, or do we need to grant you temporary quarter? I'm ready when you are. Ready, Gizziordo? My soul thirsts always for battle, especially one fought by your side. Use your power however you see fit. I will guard your back. Ahaha! Then I have nothing to fear! Now let us begin.
What? They've seen us.
Engagement!
Let's see him chew on this! That's what I need! Let's see him chew on this!
Now! Melee attack!
Wild smash!
Fiery trick!
Off balance! Killing machine! A shadow charge! Nice! Arcing horn! Do some damage!
Okay! Hey! Blast them before they get up!
Cover fire.
Let's see him chew on this!
I was in the ground! Settle here! Arcing horn!
Let's see him chew on this!
Drum roll! Ghost mastery! Effect charge! Now's our chance! Follow my shadow strike!
On it! Take this!
That's not a pain! You can do it!
Time for a little
Arcing
optical
horn!
confusion.
Hit them again. We'll settle here.
Let's see him chew on this.
Overwhelm! Now, melee attack.
Seal claw!
Okay, here comes the pain.
Effect charge. Suck nice. Move in and do some damage. Shadow strike. Hit them again. We'll settle here. Killing machine.
Let's see him chew on this.
Primer. Suck nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here comes the pain.
Mind shift.
Drum roll!
Effect charge. Shadow strike.
Let's see him chew on this.
Overwhelm. Now, melee attacks.
We lost again, my brother. Seems we have much growing left to do. Yet I feel no regret, for even in defeat we have gained much. And we will continue to grow so long as we stay together. Bah! I would have it no other way. One day soon, all of Mira will be chanting our names. Since when did your ambitions run so small? Aim for the galaxy at the very least. Ha ha! Well said. As I recall, that was our dream as young cubs. Thank you, Luke. You have helped us recover so much, including some long-lost ambitions. Heh, my pulse dances in anticipation. Come, Zord. Let us begin our training immediately. Yes, we have no more time to waste. It will not be long until we have strength to rival even yours, Luke. I hope you will favor us with another match then. Until that day, be well. You have returned, and from the looks of it, it was a fierce battle. What do you think? Were my pupils able to hold trust in one another and draw forth a power greater than their own? Or is it like they were entirely different fighters? A warrior of your skill says so, I have no doubt. This time my pupils departed on a journey to train together. I doubt they will lose their way again. Competition between them will hone their edges into fine blades. I thank you for using your strength to guide them. This is an old teacher's humble thanks. It would please me for you to have it. You showed your strength to Gobel's disciples. They will surely continue to grow. We march upon Kaldros to smite our long-sworn foe. You, human, you are the vaunted warrior who bested even the blade of our own prince, yes? Your people and mine are joined by blood oath. Will you do us the great honor of joining in this fight? What are you planning to do? After first landing on this planet, many of my fellow Rothians were devoured by the vile Queen Jakul. We go now to slit her belly and retrieve their bones. My custom vengeance should be claimed by Rothian hands alone. But time and wear have dulled our weapons and shattered our skulls, and those with the skill to repair them met their end in the foul Queen's maw. To go alone would be to die with vengeance unwon. And so it is that I swallow my pride and beg your assistance. Will you march with us to still the breath of the putrid Queen Jakul forever? I'm busy at the moment. I'm ready. We will not forget this debt, and let the hunt begin. Ah, look, the 3 talons. Excellent timing. This fine human will join our hunt, my friends. General, this is a matter for Rothian hands alone. We need to enlist no help from outsiders. Well said, brother. We will avenge our father ourselves. We have trained long and hard for that very purpose. No foe can stand against the combined might of Nugget the Cundy Wind, Giri the Thunder Crash, and Zilb the Boulder Smasher. My siblings and I require no further assistance, least of all from a scrawny outsider. I'm no Rothian, but I'll do my best. Seems our guest is aware of his limitations, at least. But the foe we face is deadly. An ally without absolute confidence in his abilities is not but a liability. I will hear no squabbling. I know and respect the strength of the three towns, but I will not have you die needlessly. May we spar with this warrior you have found before marching on the Queen Jakul, then? Knowing an ally's strength is paramount when trusting them with one's back in battle. If we decide he is more liability than assets, then I must insist that he stays behind. It would not do to lead an ally into certain death. No doubt you wish to know the caliber of those you will be fighting with as well, friend. It had crossed my mind. And rightly so. Then we shall await you atop Stickstone Rise. We shall endeavor to do you no lasting harm, but I advise you come prepared just the same. The Queen is dead. In order to help the Rothian warriors battle their sworn nemesis, you must first prove yourself by squaring off against the three talons. You have come. Good. Perhaps you will indulge us and talk before we spar. I would share a bit about us. Sure. Had the Queen Jakul struck our base in Kaldros any other day, we three would have been defending it. But the Ganglion ordered us to depart so that we might attack their enemies. We faced soldiers that day, yes, but also defenseless civilians. None survived. It was disquieting. And at the end of that horrific job, we returned back to base only to find our parents, the General's son, and many others gone, devoured by that demon. The three of us felt certain that our crimes against the innocent had been meted out on our own loved ones in return. And so we swore that this was one battle we would fight together, and alone. I wish you no ill, but you will suffer injuries here that will prevent you from joining this hunt. Dagiri, Dazul, are you ready? I will strike down our opponent with the speed and fury of thunder. I will crush stone and bone alike with the weight of my mighty blows. And I will overwhelm you with the grace and swiftness of the wind, for the three talons are invincible. Now, on guard.
Be like this.
Yeah, melee attack. Ready?
No holding back! Who's next? None dare stand against us!
Ready?
Now, close it and clean up! Start running! Missiles
Line
open!
field.
Go!
Got the edge.
Start
Follow up
running!
with melee attacks.
Start running!
I've got just the move.
Take this!
This team never loses!
Enough, human. Enough. We admit defeat. The difference in our abilities is painfully clear. Now we must live not only with the shame of having failed to defend our families, but of lacking the might to avenge them ourselves. You're pretty strong. Yet it was not enough to best you. Ugh. Still, the Queen Jakul is one foe we must. Look, brother, are those not mortal Jakul's minions to the Queen herself? What? Since when do they make territory here? What do we do, my brother? My skull is too damaged from the last match to fight them. Seems I must ask you to show us your strength once more, Luke. Will you join us in slaying the vile beast, and avenging the family she brought low? Absolutely. Thank you. I'm eager for the chance to watch you fight again.
Move on your command.
Have some of this!
Flying field! Signature!
No holding back! Start running!
I've got just the move!
Have some of this!
I've got just the flying field!
No holding back! Start running! Start running! Let's stand up for this!
Most impressive, Luke. It is a great honor to fight alongside one as strong as yourself. I apologize for being a fool all this while. Speak for yourself. Unlike my brother's human, I am not so easily won over. I shall not deny that you have great strength, but it must be us who slay the demon. So know that it will be my hand which delivers the killing blow, and do not stand in my way. Let us return to the general, then we can formulate our plan for the hunt. Aha! The three talents came and asked for the honor of joining you in this hunt, just as I anticipated. Though I am surprised by just how emphatic Nagath was, for he is not quick to acknowledge others. He must be truly be a rare talent. I'm just an average blade. Neither of these are true. I am not the strongest blade on Mira, but I am also not an average blade. I'm going to hit the first one because I think they will like it better. Ahaha! It seems I have invited a legend into our midst without realizing it. With the combined might of you and the three talons, even the Queen Jakul is nothing to fear. Now let us begin the briefing. Our quarry rarely alights on the ground. To lure her down, we must first slay her minions around Caldros. To do this, we will need to cover considerable ground. You and the talents will each split up and defeat the minions in your own area. Once the queen shows herself, the first to sight her will hail the others to that location. When you regroup, you will unite and take her down. Rather loose plan, is it not? Have we no word on her weaknesses? All we have ever seen is her flying away while covered in the blood of our fellows. Beyond that, we have no idea what manner of foe we face. She seems to share the same nature as her minions. Luke, you have faced their kind before, have you not? You are alone in that. Might you share your experience with us? They are weak to fire. I see. And what manner of attacks should we be on the lookout for? Gravity attacks, lasers... No, I know it's not any of those. They use their horns to charge. You observed your opponent well in such a short time. That gives us more than enough to go on. Leave the rear guard to me. Very well. We shall depart for Colchis now, General. Let us smoke out this vile queen and defeat her as one, Luke. It is time. Aid the Three Talons and smite this evil that has taken so many Rothian lives. May victory be yours. Luke, the Queen Jakul has appeared! Ah, fighting that you suggested made her turn tail and flee in no time. You are truly a skilled warrior. Come, we will corner her at the mouth of Mount Magando and finish this for good and all. We will claim vengeance for the lives of our mother and father.
My gratitude.
You have returned alive, and your quarry? Is the Queen Jakul dead? Excellent! Then you and the Three Talons brought her to bay and delivered final justice. Thank you, my friend. Many fallen Rothians will now know peace. Please accept this in payment. In the days to come, I aim to train the Three Talons into true masters. They are as sons and daughter to me, and I will raise them with pride. In time, they will join me in destroying our tormentors, the Ganglion. I hope that you shall fight at our side on that glorious day. You crushed the Queen Jakul alongside the Three Talons. Now the Rothians have one less worry in their lives. Oh, Luke! See a strange human pass by with a bunch of tectonic puges in tow? No. Bah, well, thank you anyway. I still don't know what happened, it was so sudden. A pack of tectonic puges hit my camp out of nowhere. While I was distracted, my sword was stolen by a human who was clearly controlling them. But what was I thinking, losing my grandfather's sword like that? This is more important to me than my pride. I beg you, my friend, help me retrieve it. Yizang's sword was stolen by a strange human. Help look for it. Thank you. He could not have gone far. And he must be the only human around here with tectonic puges as pets. We should have little trouble tracking him down. I shall keep looking in this area if you can check the ruined city of Orsil. I need that sword to maintain my place as a Hellion. I have to retrieve it, whatever it takes. Organ this time, is it? My, we don't usually see so many customers come through these parts. Pleased to meet you. My name is Moore, and I sell weapons to travelers like yourself. What sorts of weapons? I stock everything from battle rifles to hyper missiles. Though my inventory's most recent addition is a sword. That is an interesting lapel for him. What? Or, I think that's the name of it? He has an interesting... On the flap of his suit coat. Quite the marvel, this. It's Rothian in make, but boasts a keener edge than any I've seen. What's that? You came here looking for it? I see. Though I'm loath to part with such a specimen, I suppose I could be persuaded for the right price. Shall we say, your life? Now allow me to demonstrate my most excellent wares.
We have no choice but to fight. Atomic hit! First up, attack the float! Fire protocol!
Ready?
Okay.
Fine. Settle it here.
I yield.
Switching my skills!
Effect charge.
Let's see him chew on
Side
this!
slash.
See that coming? Gun him down!
How topple him.
Hey, no pushing! On it! Take
Lightning
this!
horn.
Who's next? None can stand against us!
Pilot sentry charge.
I know that thing wasn't part of the fight, but it was going to hurt me. What are all these, Luke? That word human sent them after you? Well, nice work. And worry not that he ran. It's a dead end up ahead. He can't be far. I'm not letting him get away with that sword. Ah! I was here looking for my master. Why must I deal with all this? Oh. Okay. Please, Earth Alien, help defeat them. Oh, we're after a Definian. That's what's going on.
Oh, they've seen us.
Flying field. Ready? Top the edge.
No holding back!
Settle it here.
Start running!
Now, melee attack.
Okay!
Huh?
Comes the pain! Start running!
I had a feeling this was when there was
Who's next?
Comes my
None can
signature.
stand against us!
Flying field. Got the edge.
Start running! Start running! Now, open this thing up! This team never loses!
I heard a fantastic ruckus over here. What is... Can it be? Tolba? How did... Strange Earth Alien took me prisoner. I escaped when back was turned. Good to see you, Master. No, not that! I watched you get eaten! I'm sure I saw it. I even swore to avenge you, to shoulder the weight of your life and slaughter the ganglion whenever I found them. Some beast not strong enough to kill me. Now I am even stronger. Look, Master. Look at results of training. Sure. Luke? What is going on? What should we do? I'm sure Tolba's dead. No, you're right. Tulba died. I know that better than anyone. You there, show your true self. I believe I found a disguise too obvious for a Rothian. I mean, you guys are dense. So disappointing. I was hoping to add an epilogue to the hilarious farce I watched you play out in Ciel. I demand that you identify yourself and your purpose. Why do you taunt me so? I have been tasked with gathering fine weapons. You carried a blade that caught my eye. That's pretty much it. And your human friend there is carrying weapons at least as tantalizing as your sword. I'll take the lot of them to advance the grand plan of Fortune, as well as the glory of the Definians. Oh, and I'll also be taking your life. I am confused. But I suppose it does make things rather simple. I'll take the Fuge's friend, you take the Doppelganger. They may have set the trap, but they are the ones in for a rude surprise.
Not bad.
I'm all done on my end. Looks like you are as well. I almost feel bad for those fools. They didn't stand a chance. I will give you a high five. High five. Would have made a heck of a team if you had been born a Rothian. We would have had the ganglion running scared. What a waste that you are a human. But hey, we can still spar, right? I've been training like a madman since the last time, so don't expect this round to be so easy. I defeated the enemy imitating Tulba Wolfen and regained the sword. My sword reclaimed, I now return to New LA. Perhaps I'll get in some training by busting a few ganglion heads along the way. For I still need to grow stronger, and the ganglion body count is nowhere near yet enough to make up for everyone I have lost.
You there.
For the blade, then. My name is Zozineth, and I hope you, might accept a request. As you well know, the recent history of my people is marked by a shameful period of subjugation by the ganglion. We have since found our way to autonomy, true, but the taint of that experience yet weighs heavy on my heart. Ever since claiming independence, I have sought the chance to vent my anger and avenge the honor of my people. I believe that time is now. I have come into possession of a piece of information capable of dealing a crippling blow to the ganglion. What is it? May I take your interest in as agreement to assist me in this matter? Excellent. This is further proof that humans are a noble race, and that a strong sense of pride and honor connects our people. A ganglion stronghold they call Batter Stronghold stands in the northwest of Ciel. I have learned that they are currently working to develop a new weapon there. If we can steal the plans for that weapon, it would deal a significant blow to their war effort. I would entrust that mission to you. This may be a Rothian's request, but rest assured that if the ganglion does succeed in building this weapon, New LA shall suffer as well. Our proposal will benefit both of our peoples. Plans of attack. You have received a request from Zenith to procure ganglion weapon plans. I hope that this joint effort against our common foe will serve to further strengthen the bond our people share. I have been waiting for you, Blade. Forgive my impatience, but what of the operation? New weapon blueprint. A blueprint for a new weapon being developed by the Ganglion. So these are the schematics for the Ganglion's new weapon. Excellent. It will require further analysis to be certain of its specifications, but appears to be a new form of artillery with considerable range. Should they be allowed to complete it, New LA will no doubt find itself in the crosshairs. We must move quickly. I shall inform the New LA authorities at once. As someone who has seen the inside of their fortress, I would greatly appreciate your insights in this matter. Will you attend a joint planning meeting? Report, sir. An armed force believed to be from the Ganglion is presently marching on our location. The Ganglion? Then they are after the plans. No, they would know it's too late to retrieve them. And they either aim to take revenge for the theft, or else kill all who have seen them. In any case, this just further proves how important the plans are to them. All the more reason to beat back their advance. We will defend the information your efforts won us, no matter the cost. I am sorry to have dragged you into a battlefield, but I would greatly welcome your help. Our main force is unfortunately away fighting the Ganglion afield, you see. With only the defense platoon present, our strength is considerably diminished. Granted, it may well be too late for you to leave without fighting anyway. Ha! You will find a man named Guy Nogan outside. I ask that you follow his instructions. May victory be ours! Might you be the blades that Zenith has enjoined to wage battle at our side? I am Guy Nogan. I have been charged with leading the defense of this territory. The enemy has broken into several small groups in an apparent attempt at infiltration. In order to penetrate this position, our foes will need to break through the tight passage ahead. Hence, if we stop them at this passage, we will succeed in protecting this territory. I beg of you, let no foe through. I'm ready for battle. I fear the enemy has us greatly outnumbered, but by using the terrain advantage of the passage, it should be possible to handle them. I must join with Zenith now. Valor guide your blade. Mayday! Mayday! The enemy has concentrated his forces for an attack on this position. We require reinforcements! We halted most of the main force here, but numerous units have slipped through and must be intercepted. Withdraw from your position and come at once. Time is of the essence, for even a moment's hesitation will result in more foes breaking through. Depart immediately. I repeat, depart immediately. I'm glad to see we both survived. You have done much for us. I cannot adequately express my thanks. Were it not for your skill, this place might be under ganglion control right now. I fear we relax in bracing for a ganglion attack. We let the distance from here to Silvalum make us complacent. In that respect, your stealing those plans has taught us even more than we expected. An in-depth analysis of the schematics should allow us to learn even more of the ganglion's technology and strategy. But I swear now to destroy them once that information has been extracted. We had no intention of deigning to use ganglion weapons from the outset, of course. But you have done much for us, and I did not want you to be plagued by needless worry. Again, allow me to thank you for your assistance. In return, I reaffirm the Rothians' promise to offer humankind our unstinting aid in the struggle to defeat the ganglion. Farewell, brave one. You repelled the ganglion attack and protected the plans. After losing to you, I've been planting new data probes all over Mira. And I ain't losing again, so let's lay it out on the table, pal. How much you got? What? But that ain't... How in the sweet heck do you keep out hurting me? Who are you? Mira's greatest explorer. Don't strain your back climbing down from that high horse you're on, pal. Though I guess you got the numbers but to back it up. This isn't over yet. And to heck with the risk, you hear? I'm gonna turn this around in one shot. I'm gonna plant data probes all around the ganglion's home base in Cauldros and rack up more money than you've ever seen.
What?
Oh, it's you. Come here to laugh at old Tobias? Well, go ahead. I came here to finally beat you, but Dynamo the Bellower got to me first. Hungry jerk's still around too, probably just waiting to finish the job. He's persistent, which I like, but he also wants to eat me, which I don't much care for. I'll help. The goody-goody act never stops with you, does it? Watch your back with an attitude like that, pal. Good little helpers like you tend to die young. That's why I respawn. Guess I'll just lay low for a while and hope he's a lousy tracker. Be careful, yeah? If that thing finds you, it's gonna hurt.
So there you go.
I lost its signal? No, you didn't kill Vynamo the Bellower. You couldn't, did you? Flex a little, then nod a few times like it's no big deal. Sweet mother of marmalade! I've been picking fights with the wrong cat. Well, heck, I guess a guy knows when he's beat, yeah? I'll stay out of your way from now on. Stick your research probes where you want. Take all the money. I don't care. And you're the boss of me now, so whatever you tell me to do, I'll do it. What's it gonna be? You gonna take my money, work me till I puke blood, make me dance for sailors, and charge 2 bits a gander? Why are you so obsessed with money? Wait, what? You ain't gonna make me do nothing embarrassing? Just ask me a question? Yeah, well, I was gonna use Rentirnav to make a mountain of cash, right? But it was also I could finish the project that me and my friends started. It'll cost a fortune, more than you could imagine, which is why I have to earn the money any way I can, no matter what people think of it. Project's classified, so I can't say much more, but, well, it's something humanity won't mind having around. Let's leave it at that. Anyway, I'm off. And if you don't have any demands, a loss is a loss, and I'll pay a fair price. Here, take it. So long. Tobias accepted his defeat. There are clearly some deep-seated reasons why he is so insistent on earning money with Frontier Nav. I'm glad you came as promised. Allow me to introduce my master, Adolphus. I wish we had the time to share a drink and become properly acquainted, but I fear I must get straight to the point. New rumors of the Celeste 3 have arisen. A group of men are, well, they were keeping a hoard of white gold. These men are no longer alive. Their treasure, however, remains hidden behind a door armed with the most formidable security system, or so the stories go. I'm well familiar with it. Your information network is impressive. Which brings us to my proposal. You will gather the 4 keys needed to open the door. In return, I will pay you a most fair reward. How does 5 million credits sound? More money. I will accept it. Always a pleasure working with sensible people. White gold's trading price has always been infamously volatile, you see. I was bracing for the worst when it came to negotiating our rate. Gold Rush! You have been tasked with finding the final key required to open the vault housing the white gold. As I said, you will be gathering 4 keys in total. Please begin your search immediately. I await your report and trust it will be good news. When next we meet, I expect it will be in front of the vault door. I look forward to it greatly. Now as for the key's whereabouts, I believe I can be of some help. If I am not mistaken, you are in possession of 3 of them yourself. My master is not yet aware of that particular fact, but you need not hide it from me. I selected you for this job precisely because I knew you held them. If you supply those 3, I will supply you with the location of the 4th. A win-win proposal, don't you think? All I ask in return is a portion of your share. I think that a more pleasant option for both of us than for me to attempt to take your keys by force. Why haven't you told Adolphus about the keys? I hope that you will give me your trust, seeing as I am the one who included you in this proposal. My master's trade draws massive profits, but my salary remains a pittance. I require as much money as possible to ease the poverty my people face. And for your part, you stand to receive a fortune for the small effort of acquiring but 1 more key. Now as for the final key, it seems a blade named Law is in possession of it. He works for a fellow called Wang. I believe their team is currently in Civilum on a mission. As a fellow blade, you should have no problem approaching them in the field. Perhaps if you join them in their work, an opportunity to secure the key will present itself. I leave the means to you, though. As far as we are concerned, all that matters is that you acquire it. I wish you great success. That sound effect was there for a reason. I get the feeling that she stole all our keys right then.
Yo!
Fellow Blade, nice. How's business these days, friend? Because it's been awful on my end. It was supposed to just be another hunt. Until the ganglions showed their ugly mugs. My group was split up before we knew what hit us. Had to fight our way through alone. The outcome was obvious from the start. I swear we went into that mission prepared. We were ready for one unexpected situation and a load of bad luck later. In the end, we lost 2 of our brothers in arms. I think my days as a team leader are behind me. I've also had my share of bad luck. I mean, you can see the counters. Stop. Just stop. There's nothing worse than pity from a fellow blade. And I realize what I said, but dismissing this whole thing as bad luck feels like a cop-out. Like I'm betraying Tahua and Law. You're here to see Law? Bad timing, I'm afraid. Law took a bad hit when the fighting started. We patched him up as best we could, but he still couldn't stand, let alone run. I had to put the team first and order an evacuation of those who were still mobile. Don't look at me like that. We had Marnix and Pugilists on our butts. We're just a bunch of grunts without scales. So yeah, I left him in the middle of a pack of hostiles. To die. Where did I leave him? Some cavern. It was under a crumbled rock arch. Wait, you're not thinking of going out there, are you? Look, don't get me wrong. If I thought I could do something, I'd be out there right now. But they're strong. Really strong. Are you sure you'll be okay? It's level 43. Law and orders. Rescue Law, who remained behind after failing his bounty mission. Sorry, never mind. You're a professional. You can make that call for yourself. Those are the first rules of being a blade, right? Learning risk assessment and knowing how much you can handle. Well, if you're going to do this, let's make it official. Please, accept this mission to extract Law. We'll have to secure the area first, which means fighting through a bunch of ganglion scum. The cavern's northwest of here. Look for the broken rock arch. Wang here. What's the news? No kidding, you found him? Is he alright? I see. No, I knew that was the reality when we left him. Look, could I ask you to bring his body back? We'd all like to give him a proper funeral. I know it's asking a lot, but if there's anything of his you can find there, I figured the team would want to have something to remember him by. Sorry to put all this on you. I know Law would have appreciated it.
Nice.
Hey, you made it back. And from the look on your face, I'm guessing Law was gone when you found him. Law was a real comedian, always keeping things light for the team. But brave, too. The kind of bravery you can't teach. Anyway, thanks for what you did. I appreciate it. I don't want to make this about revenge, but hopefully our fallen brothers can rest a little easier now. Hey, if you don't mind my asking, what did you need with Law? He's not around to answer, but maybe I can help. A key. Key? Now that you mention it. One night while we were drinking, Law kept going on about some key he got and how valuable it was. Thing looked ancient, so we all assumed he'd been ripped off by some knob-on junk peddler. But maybe the joke's on us and it was real after all? Take a look at this. It's Law's pendant. He never took the darn thing off. Check out the head. Looks kind of like a key, right? He kept saying it really was the key to something, but we all thought it was just talk. Well, I always did like to talk. Honestly, I still think it's probably fake. But if you want to test that theory, be my guest. We've got other stuff to remember him by, and I'm sure he'd want the guy who carried him home to be thanked for it in some way. Take care, Luke. We really owe you one. And hey, if you do strike it rich off that key, buy the mother of all bouquets for Law's grave, would you? You received Law's pendant. Back to the cave. I forget where the entrance is. Hello, how's business? Quite excellent, I should think. Or it's about to be, at any rate. Now let's have those keys you collected. Law's pendant. A pendant that Law always kept with him. The top appears to be a key. That is not a key. But what of the others? You have the other 3, do you not? Something wrong? Your contract was to gather all 4 of the keys. You have them, yes? Then please give the other 3 to me. A moment, Master. What is it? I have learned something of critical importance about this person. Oh, let's hear it. It concerns the 4 keys you seek. It seems this person held 3 of them from the very beginning. What? But how is that possible? It means the one responsible for stealing the keys from the Celeste 3, the one who murdered your comrade Fosdyke and the others, stands before you now. I had a feeling. What? I fought the Celeste 3 in self-defense after they deceived and attacked me. Greed makes the most clever liars. If it weren't for you, that white gold would already be mine. Now it is your turn to be murdered for those keys. Not necessary, Master. I already have them in my possession. I told you! Ha! Excellent work, Gabu. Wait, if you already have them, you must have known this blade was in possession of the keys when you first brought him to me. That is correct, Master. and it would appear everything's gone according to your plan. I apologize for keeping it from you until now, Master. It doesn't matter. As long as I have all 4 keys, nothing else matters. You seem confused, my good blade. Ah yes, the 4th key, of course. It's been in my possession this whole time. Withholding that bit and telling you to find the 4 was just a bit of insurance. Though it did mean having Gabu send you on a ridiculous wild goose chase for a fake key I passed on to some blade sap. Heh Gabu. Now that the keys are ours, we have no further need of our friend here. You may dispose of him. As you wish, Master.
What? They've seen us.
Atomic hit!
Shadow Strike! Melee attacks! Ready?
Wild jab! Wild jab!
Working hard! Ghost Fast! Triple charge!
That I need.
Overwhelm! That's how you change. You can do it!
Time for a little up.
Working hard!
Missile volley!
Overwhelm!
Fire carnival!
Rajan! Effect charge! Side splash! Working hard!
Wild jab! This team never loses.
You certainly are strong. I no longer have a reason to risk my life here. Farewell! What? No, wait! You coward! This fight is not over, Gabu! The murderer who stole the keys from us stands there pointing his weapon at me! I forbid you from running! Wait, please, we can talk about this. We have all 4 keys now. Yes, that's it. We can get through that door and split the white gold between us. That was the initial agreement, right? No need for anyone to come out worse for the deal. With the Rothian woman who lied to us gone, there's no reason we can't put all this behind us. Well, go open the vault right now. I'm sure your mood will improve as soon as you see all that white gold. It's open. It's all ours. All the white gold inside is gone? I saw that coming when the when the camera was facing the other way. It's empty. Empty. But how is that possible? Someone would have had to get in before us and that Rothian cur! It was after she'd taken your keys. She must have taken mine while you were off searching and I was waiting for you. With all 4 keys in her possession, she emptied the vault! And the only reason she waited was to fight you. Probably hoping to eliminate pursuit before it even started. That conniving beast. She completely outplayed me. Ha ha ha. Wahahaha! Wahahaha! Gabu claimed the gold, leaving nothing for you. Talk about a waste of time. It truly is just a hole in the wall. Ugh, I thought I smelled something. Looks like the livestock has wandered in. Ha! Indeed, sister. Though this clever little animal is the one who took Mother. Ah! And he came back of his own accord? He must be just dying for a beating. But is it so surprising as a life born solely to serve as a tool for our use? Such a creature should come to accept its punishment and spare us the inconvenience of hunting it down. So as a special reward, let us kill it ourselves. Are you ready, my sisters? By all means, let's be done with this soon. It's nearly time for tea. A nice bit of exercise before snack time sounds fine. I'm ready to rend some flesh. Then let us begin. You there, animal! You may use these final breaths to curse your birth as a lesser organism.
Ready to move on your command.
Open fire!
Ciel, I've got you covered, fire! Bombardier!
Let's see him chew on this!
Fly with now! Melee attack!
Fire carnival!
Giant
Atomic hit!
Ghost faster!
Bombardier! There's the backup!
That could dent it. Move in and keep the rhythm going!
Take this!
Effect charge!
So,
We'll settle it here.
why are they only level 38?
Missile volley!
Place healing.
Let's see him chew on this!
That's how
They're way weaker than everything else in the cave.
Side slash! Mind shift! Shadow strike! Now, melee attack!
Atomic hit!
Ready, go!
Victory is ours!
Not a...
Arius, Judah, answer me! My sister's voice has gone silent. But no, that only means we need to apply a greater force to training you, to breaking you. That's how it has always been with each new race of primitives. You are no different, and you will bow as the rest. We have traveled far and subjugated the inferior races of many planets together with our mother, Fortune. It is as a law of the universe, and surely livestock cannot be happy without the hand of a master to guide them? Are you really incapable of seeing even so obvious a truth? I don't see their point as either obvious or true. Then you acknowledge your own inferiority. No matter. Livestock never understand until the whip meets their back. We will teach you that now, so thoroughly that even you might ken it.
Illustrious.
Clean up.
Now, my turn. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay. Here comes
My
the
turn.
reality
Ready?
brick.
Hit them again. Side flash.
Just see a shoe on this.
Atomic
hit.
Mind shift.
That's what I need.
Now, melee attacks.
Okay.
That's move in and keep them going.
Take this.
Shadow strike. Effect charge. Effect charge. Move in and do some damage.
Okay. Here comes the
Hit
pain.
them again. We'll settle it here.
Let's see him chew on this.
Arcing horn. Move in and keep
Over
them
there.
going.
Got him! Lay down the cover fire!
Let's see him
That's how
chew
to
on
play.
this.
You can do it.
Maybe this thing is not that high
I
a
need
level.
So it's like that, huh? Mind shift. I've hit them again.
Atomic
We'll settle it here. Early
Let's see him
bird.
chew on this.
Overwhelm. Now, melee attack. Ready?
Over there.
Effect charge. Shadow strike. Need assistance.
Sorry. I need to recover first.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
On it. Take this.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay. Here comes the pain.
Arcing horn. Drum roll. Now's our chance. Follow my lead.
On it. Take this.
Mind shift. I've hit them again. We'll settle it here.
Let's see him chew on this.
Overwhelm. Arcing horn. Now, melee attack.
Okay. Here comes the pain.
Shadow
Now,
strike.
close it and clean up.
Nice.
She stole
Move
my
in and do
TP.
some damage. Effect charge.
Ready for the backup.
Overwhelm. I've hit them again. We'll settle it here.
Let's see him chew on this.
That's how to play. You can do it. Shadow
Atomic
strike.
hit.
Drum roll. Mind shift.
That's what I need.
I've hit them again. We'll
Let's see
settle
him
it
chew
here.
on this.
That's effect charge. You can do it.
Time for a little
Side
optic.
nice. Move in and do some damage. Overwhelm.
Okay. Here comes the pain.
Shadow strike. So it's like that. Primer.
Atomic hit.
Suck nice. Move in and do some damage. Effect
Okay.
charge.
Here comes the pain.
Arcing horn. Hit them again. Settle it here.
Let's see him chew on this.
Now, melee attack.
Atomic hit.
Go faster.
Thanks for the backup. Thanks for the backup. This team never loses.
There we go. This should not be. You are an inferior organism! We are absolute masters! It is the law of the universe! Mother told us so! Mother Fortune, aid your daughters now! Angel Flynn. Outside. Cool. I can actually use my skill. Still level 59. Okay. Is that level 60? I can get into the rest of the board. I can no longer hear Mother. Tell me this, Luke, before you go. Yes, we have deceived you. Yes, we've claimed lives. But that is our job. In this finite universe of ours, it is the sacred duty of superior beings to weigh the value of all life. Do you truly believe that humanity, in its weakness, ignorance, and hubris, really merits survival, even at the cost of eliminating superior life like us? I reject your premise. You are a fool, and that is why your kind is hopeless. This time, we will show you the paltry worth of your human life by force. He's a higher level now, but, I can finally use my skill.
Start running!
This whole quest, I've just been wanting to use my skill. And now I can.
Clean up!
Here comes my signature! I've got just the move! Huh?
Start running!
Inviting you here! You wish!
Have some of this!
Flying field! Got the edge!
Start running!
Now, melee attacks!
Okay, here comes the pain! Start running! Close your eyes! Have some of this!
Move in and keep the rhythm going! Flying field! Got the edge!
Start running!
This goes right off! Reinforcements! Mind shift!
I need healing!
I'll be right with you! Violence! Hit them again! We'll settle here!
Start running!
Got the edge! Pull through! Fish charge! That's it! Move in and keep the rhythm going! Arcing horn! Now that's how to evade. You can do it! Close your eyes! Flying field! Got the edge! Arcing horn! Mind shift!
Start running!
That's how you evade. You can do it! Come on! Violent streak! Now, melee attack!
Wow, this actually has neat
Point
music to its fight.
Start running! Not over!
One flow, catch it all! I can still pull through! Effect charge!
Heal me!
I'll be right with you!
The voice that was always being broadcast into my head has finally fallen silent. Is it all finally over? I killed the three sisters. Thank you. Now we can all finally be free of the manufactured madness Mother and the sisters forced upon my sisters and I. They'll simply blend into the things around them and live out peaceful, quiet lives. Thank you for all that you've done, and for being so kind to someone like me. Take this. It's the least I can do in return. Morton's personality has changed, and the three sisters were defeated. Aria and her mother can now live in peace. I may not still look like this, but I'll be around the city. Let's meet again someday. Alright, come on, Mom. Ow! I will not be manhandled in this way! I am the ruler of all space. Hey, what are you doing? You're not the ruler of anything anymore, Mom. You're just a chatty ball, and I'm here to make sure that you never forget it. Ah! This is a violation of my rights and autonomy! Your parents should be ashamed! that'll close it for today. So when we come back next time, we have just a few missions left. Just a few. Then, and finally, do Chapter 12. At any rate, that's going to be all for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.